Okay, so I'm with Voula Skinner, who's the marketing manager for ICEE, and they're the licensees of the world's first flat pack EPS box. This is getting a lot of interest here, and you're in exactly the right save food area to do it. We're really talking about the hinge technology. That's the clever stuff, isn't it?
That's correct, because traditionally the expanded polystyrene material was not very flexible, so once you bent it, it broke. With our technology, you're able to have a living hinge that can be opened and closed thousands of times. It can be recycled back into EPS. It can also be filmed, laminated, so it can be washed, re-sanitised, and then put back into the cycle to be reused again.
And I suppose if I ask you, how does the hinge work, you're not going to tell me, are you?
No.
Okay. But nobody else has this technology?
No, it's the first time it's been possible to make a living hinge in this material.
Okay, it's remarkable. When was it developed?
It was a few years ago now, and we've just been launching it at packaging shows, but also at logistica shows where we talk to our end users. And the main advantage of this box is that it keeps cold things cold, hot things hot. It provides fantastic thermal protection and cushioning. And at the moment, up until now, it's been unable to be used within the food produce industry simply because of the transportation and storage costs. And EPS is really the only way to transport perishable items, as in food and pharmaceuticals. And we estimate that about 30% of all produce grown gets thrown out due to wastage. So we're really quite proud to be involved in the Safe Food Initiative.
Well, I know that in Africa they say it's even more, it's about 50%, and that actually is my question, because who would be the most obvious targeted customer for this kind of application?
We think food producers. Pharmaceuticals companies and seafood companies already use the box because they have to. They can't afford their product to be contaminated, whereas with fruit and veggies you can afford to throw out what gets rotten or bruised during the transportation and storage cycle.
Cost. Is it expensive?
No, we estimate it's about the cost of a traditional EPS box.
And how long, you said it keeps cold things cold and hot things warm, over what kind of period of time?
For days. It depends actually on the climate that it's been packed in, the temperature of the product going into the box, how it's packed, whether you have dry ice or whether you're just transporting the product. So it can be days if you do it correctly.
Yeah, reusable as well.
Exactly. We have a laminated version. So the box is laminated in the same moulding process, so there's no extra time or money apart from the cost of your film. That can be re-sanitised and put back into the cycle for reuse.
And the lamination doesn't affect sort of food hygiene or safety or any of those issues? No. Okay, right. We want to wish you very well with it. It's a remarkable development, and it folds flat, I see. So that's after use. It folds flat, easy to move around and then reconstruct. In fact, do you want to demonstrate actually how you do put the box together? Thank you.